Hello, this is Maestro X, and I'm going to go over the Level 2 Academic Word of the Day, react, for Week 3, Quarter 4. Let's take a look at your flashcard. React has two syllables, and the emphasis or stress is on the second syllable, act. So we say react, react. Make sure you pronounce that T sound at the end. React. We use it only as a verb, and it means to change or behave a particular way, in a particular way as a result of or in response to something. Let's take a look at your sentence of the day. Eliezer reacted with silence when he watched the guard beat his father in the Holocaust memoir Night. In English 2, Quarter 2, our students read as their core literature Night, which is by Elie Wiesel, who experienced the Holocaust and was placed in a concentration camp with his father. And he unfortunately had to witness many horrific, terrible things, including his father getting beaten. And when his father was beaten, he reacted with silence. He was helpless and unable to do something. We have several familiar words here, so let me go over each of them individually. The first is reaction. Reaction. And reaction is the behavior itself. So Elie, his reaction was silence when his father was beaten. You can also use the word reactive, the adjective form, to describe his silence. So we can say when Elie's father was beaten, Elie had a reactive silence. Reactive silence. Reactivate means to start something up again after a period of time. For example, students, when they come back to Escuela Popular after leaving, sometimes the registrar has to reactivate them. It means start them up on the system again. And that process is called a reactivation. Reactivation. Reactor is a nuclear power plant where they generate nuclear energy by causing certain nuclear reactions. So that's a reactor. Again, it's a nuclear power plant that produces energy. Reactionary. Interesting word. Reactionary, let's go over the noun first because it's easier. Reactionary is a person who resists change, mostly political and social change. So they want things to go back to the past. So if they could go back to a time when we had kings and queens, they'd be more happy. People who resist social change, they want to go back to a previous time. And we can also use the word reactionary to describe them and their views. Reactionary. You'll learn more about reactionaries in your history and social studies classes. Okay, you also have two synonyms, respond and acknowledge. So when you write your original sentence about yourself, use react as a verb, and be sure to include an illustration in the space on the bottom right of your flashcard. Happy studying!